Guys, what's up? What's good? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, it's been a very long time. I know. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 10 things that I've learned in the last 19 years of my life. It's my birthday in a few days, so on Monday, today's Thursday, on Monday is my birthday, and I'll be turning 20. I'm excited. It's a new chapter. I mean, I'm no longer a teenager. I don't know why I'm smiling so much. But to be honest, I actually feel like for a long time I've been 20 in my head. I've been 20 in my head, but now it's actually physically coming, like it's physically manifesting like in actual reality. But it's crazy how quickly time has gone by. My teenage life, the years I'm never going to get back. Like, I'm never going to be a teenager after the next like 5 days. So this is going to be 10 things that I've learned in my teenage years. The first thing is that knowledge is key. Knowledge is so important, and when I say knowledge, I know we all say, you know, we should read. That is very important, but also knowledge in like gathering experiences, because from your experiences you're able to, you know, gain knowledge, and you're able to pour out knowledge as well. All the ones with wisdom have poured it out. The people that have experienced things have poured it out onto a book for us. Although experience, like I said, is a teacher on its own, learning from other people's experiences is equally as important. So you don't always have to make the mistake. You can always read about it. You can always speak to people. When you're more knowledgeable about things, you're more confident in speaking, and you know what you're saying is correct, or what you're sure of what you're saying. And you'll be reading things and you're like, like this is talking to me, you know, like it's really entering my system. Does that make sense? Secondly, patience is so important. Like I can't stress this enough, because I don't think I understand yet. We live in a very fast-paced world, especially with social media, where everybody's putting their successes, or nobody ever really puts their failures, obviously. Nobody ever puts when they're sad or when things are not exactly going right. Like, we want things so quickly. I want things so quickly. We want to see results so quickly. You know, it's very difficult for you to stay consistent in something that you hope to see results, whether that's the gym, whether that's your personal business life, your academic life, and everything you do, you will always want to see growth. So it's very frustrating when you don't see growth and you feel like you're putting in the effort. We expect it to come so quickly. We are not trained. We haven't been in an environment where we wait for results. We're in more of a, you know, a fast-paced high life. You know, I do this and I want this now. Things that you get so quickly actually don't last as long. So you should enjoy the process of working, or of learning, or of gaining knowledge, although it might not be the most exciting thing. It might not be the most comfortable place, but you have to kind of believe that your hard work will pay off. As far as you putting in the work, it would pay off. And so if you only put in this much work, and you want this much work to bring out a huge platform of results, then that may not happen, or it may happen and it may not last that long. So faith is so important, and that comes with like patience and with like vision. If you're not patient enough, then obviously you're getting frustrated that things are not going right. You're getting stressed. But the closer I get to God, the closer I realize that, you know what, like this life is really there's nothing to it. Honestly, there's nothing to this life, but at the same time there's so much to life. Like, it's very weird. I don't know. He didn't bring me this far to leave me this far. Is that what they say? I think there's a song. Yeah, like, he didn't bring you this far to come and drop you here. Like, he brought you this far so you can go even further. Like, if you look back from where you're coming from, it's been a great journey, and you can only get further. Vision is so important. Like, when I read these days, when I'm reading the Bible, or when I'm reading like books from people that are not even that don't even consider themselves religious, the theme is consistent. You have to know where you want to go. You have to see the future. You have to visualize. It's so important to visualize. In the book of Habakkuk, it says, write your vision down. It's so important to see things. If you can't see where you're going, If you can't visualize where you're going, like, your thoughts don't contain them. Putting all your vision in this small box, then don't be surprised if all that you achieve is in that small box, because you've already limited your mind to, you know, this little, you've contained your mind in this little circle or in this little box. But if you're able to visualize and say, yes, you know what, I can actually get to this point in my career. Yes, I can actually make my business as big as I want it to be, then I believe that if you believe that and you're so sure about it, you're naturally gonna start putting your effort into making sure that vision comes through, and then God will do the rest, in my opinion. And I don't mean just vision for, you know, the far future, vision of like tomorrow, the vision of, you know, what grades you're going to get. You need to be able to see it. If you can't see it, when it comes, or when it's in front of you, you won't be able to recognize it. You need to be able to see. You need to be able to see, like, and I'm even saying this to myself as well. Like, sometimes you're visualizing and you're dreaming, and you're like, actually, maybe I'm dreaming a bit too far. That's a bit too far for me. Like, how am I gonna get there? But you need to just let yourself go, let yourself dream. Everyone is in your life for a reason. The people that you think are not meant to be in your life, the people that are there and they're doing really well for you, but excuse me, everybody is in your life for a reason, and you need to make sure that you're making use of them. And I realized this over summer because I can be very into myself, you know, I'm very extroverted sometimes, but I can have so much energy outside, but I don't let a lot of people come into my circle, and I don't share a lot of things as well. But slowly I'm realizing that, you know, the answers that you may be looking for, the answers that you're praying for, you know, God is going to use someone to, you know, bring that to you. So you need to really appreciate the people around you, appreciate the good people around you. Friendship, like, make sure that if someone's pouring into your friendship, you're also doing the same. Just making sure that the people that are around you are people that you want to be around you, the people that you're willing to pour effort in, you're willing to pour effort into the relationship, to nurture that relationship, and it just doesn't die there. Because if you leave something to just exist, then it's going to either be constant and it's just going to stay like that. And you want your relationships to grow, you want them to get better, you want someone that you can confide in. But on the other side, although people are so amazing, it's very important for you to protect your energy. You know, messing out with your body can drain you physically, spiritually, emotionally. So it's very important to protect every part of your energy, your emotional energy, your physical energy. And that kind of goes to, you know, take care of your body. If you feel like, oh my God, I can see the traffic warden. I hope they don't give me a ticket. If you feel like you need to go to the gym, you want to start a health journey, health is wealth. You need to take care of your body so your body will thank you later. And not just, you know, physically, like what you feed your mind, you know, what you read, what you watch, what you listen to, the people you hang around with. It's very important to protect your energy. And I'm still learning. We're all still learning about money, but not money in the sense of saving. I know we all know to save. But money in terms of your relationship with money, your mindset with money. What do you think of money? How do you relate with money? It sounds very weird, but I believe I've learned, I'm learning. It's very important that you're not attaching to money. And when I mean attaching to money, that when you're attached with money, it's very difficult for you to let go. It's very difficult for you to give. Your mindset is in the point of, you know, if I need to get a lot. But I'm slowly trying to change that mindset, and you have to do it consciously, because if you don't, naturally, like I said, our instinct is to grab as much money as possible. But now I'm starting to think that, you know, money is kind of energy. It's something that comes and goes. And I believe that once we change our mindset, which is not going to be easy because we're in an environment that's quite greedy and quite selfish, and naturally, because you're seeing things on social media, you're going to want a lot of things, but you need to consciously train your mind to say, okay, I actually don't need this. People that are billionaires, I really do believe that, you know, you're in charge of other people's money, because there are a whole bunch of people in this world. Not everybody is equipped to earn money or earn as much. So if you have so much, I just believe that it's your responsibility responsibility to be able to give, to be able to share that with other people and use it for the benefit of others. So I'm really starting to learn to be conscious, to be mindful of how I even talk about money. Not saying that I'm broke every time, even if, you know, sometimes you may not have enough, but, you know, starting to speak positive things about yourself. The things you say about yourself is what would manifest. The things you affirm and reaffirm about yourself on a daily is what you manifest. The things that may be so minor, the things that may be so major, but little things such as saying I'm broke. It's very important that you change your language as to how you talk about things in general, but also how you talk about yourself and money. So having a better relationship with money, I believe, would change a lot of things. Change how you save or how you spend your money, how you give, because giving is so important as well. And that also goes back to, you know, financial education. It's not something that we're taught about in school. It's not something that is reiterated. So it's very important that you also read about things like, you know, a credit card, a debit card, how, you know, what you should do, your mortgage and all of that. So it's very important. All those things are still quite far. Are they? Are they? But just to make yourself aware, so you're not putting yourself in a position where, you know, it's too late to return, or it might take a while for you to, you know, make a turning point. Finally, just to round up, you know, live in the now. You're still young. I'm still young. Even if you're in your 20s, in your 30s. In your 30s, then you might start saying, okay, maybe I'm not so young, but you're so young. But it's very important to live in the moment, because it comes and it goes, and these are the times you would never get back. This is probably the time you have the most, like, the least responsibilities. So it's very important that you enjoy it. So relax and say, yo, I'm still young, I'm still a child per se, or I'm still a young adult. So it's very important for me to enjoy my life and, you know, be selfish with your time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, hopefully very soon.